Our spotlight story tonight is about when hydroplanes roared across Soap Lake and how there are plans to bring them back. Here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
With winter's gray skies and an ice-crusted surface, it's hard to envision the throngs of people that will pack the shores of Soap Lake in June. But while it may be 4 months away, excitement is already building behind a boat race that's been grounded for the past 3 decades, the Soap Lake Hydroplane Regatta. Inboard boat racing has a long history in the Columbia Basin. It's been around off and on since the 60s, according to race chairman Terry Anderson. Anderson's the guy who helped resurrect Moses Lake's hydroplane races in the early 80s, about the same time the last official inboard boat race was held on Soap Lake.
Obviously, I'm one of the old-timers that have been doing this for a long time, and there was 2 or 3 of us sitting around a couple of years ago thinking of where we could go for additional race sites or new race sites. And I says, has anybody really thought about Soap Lake? We were over there in the 70s and the 80s, and it kind of went away. I think, and last one was in about 1983. And they said, well, we haven't, but, it'd be worth something to check out.
Anderson himself was at the last Soap Lake hydroplane race held in 1983.
We took the family over, sat along the beach that day and watched the race at Soap Lake. And I know it was always a well-attended event. The water here is good for that type of racing.
Anderson says Soap Lake's mayor and council immediately jumped aboard the idea of restarting the race. The city council recently approved the event permit.
This is a big event. They've got a fundraiser planned in March. It's going to be really cool. We may even be able to get a boat or 2 here for display.
June's 2-day race event will feature as many as 12 classes of hydroplanes, high-powered racing boats, and outboards. Anderson estimates the regatta could bring more than 600 people to town over the course of the weekend, including as many as 40 race teams.
We'll fill up every campground and probably motel room in Soap Lake that day.
While insurance restrictions prevent opening up the race pit to anybody at any time, Anderson says there will be several opportunities for families to get up close and personal with drivers and boats.
There's many times that, as I've raced throughout the years, that we've had the dad and a couple of kids and thrown those kids up in the cockpit of the boat, and mom and dad take pictures. And that's the type of event that we want to put on here at Soap Lake. There's not going to be an entry fee. It's going to be a free event that they can come down, sit there, and watch 4 to 5 hours of some high speed, high noise, good competition boat racing.
The race will be held under the banner of the American Powerboat Association and will be overseen by the Seattle Dragon Ski Sprint Boat Association, of which Anderson's a part.
I think the Soap Lake community is, I go over, I talk to people there, and range from people that, boy, this is an exciting, we're new to town, to people that were teenagers or younger when they had the races back before, and was exciting. And I think everybody, both the community and the boat racing community, is very much looking forward to this.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Stay tuned. We have more coming up in just a moment.